The 22nd season of The Bachelorette has been canceled. Of course, Taylor Frankie Paul was supposed to star in this one. There is now video that's leaked of her abusing her ex, Dakota Mortensen. Here's that audio.
Yeah, look, this is called physical abuse. Oh my gosh.
See, Taylor, this is all you do. It's the only thing you know how to do.
Holy
I don't give a f.
Let me go. Leave me alone. Your daughter is right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You are.
She hit the child with a stool. She threw it, and like watching that, hearing that is so disturbing to me. Who cares about the money that ABC is losing? I don't care. I'm glad they're canceling this, and I can only hope that she gets some kind of counseling and gets better because
she needs to go to jail.
That child is not safe. Absolutely, Otto. I agree 100%. She's already responding. She's been on Good Morning America.
It's been a heavy time, especially during this time of The Bachelorette being released, and it's supposed to be a really exciting time. I'm a person that will always speak my truth, and that's what I'm known for, and so when the time is right, I will be. But right now, just trying to be in the present moment and focus on this. But the thing is my kids come first, and so it's been just a back and forth process, trying to be here in the present moment, worrying about, home and headlines. It's been stressful.
Your kids do not come first, and nobody believes that. You hit one of your children with a stool. That is a lie. That is a flat-out lie coming out of the mouth of a pretty girl, a woman, and she thinks that because of that, she can get away with this. If she is not charged, life is unfair. She needs to be charged with domestic violence. She needs to be charged with child abuse, and she needs some help before those children should be allowed in her presence. That whole "my kids come first," that's a big fat lie. And all she said is me, and this is supposed to be an exciting time, and when the time is right, I'll speak. Speak what? What the time is right now.
Like, these reality TV shows, they keep picking these toxic people and giving them
Otto,
platforms.
That's what they want.
And I understand they want a toxic person. But I knew nothing of this woman until yesterday.
We've talked about her before.
Well, I didn't remember her name.
You just don't even care. That's why.
And so I looked her up, and I was like, how did she even get famous?
The Mormon show.
So she was on the Mormon show, but how did she get on the Mormon show, I thought?
So what they do
she
is
was on TikTok talking about swinging with her with this guy right here.
Yes, with Dakota. Yes, that's how she got famous. So it was already a little toxic. That's their lifestyle.
Already a little toxic.
Look, you can live your lifestyle. I don't care what you do as consenting adults. I'm not here to judge who you choose to be with or whatever in what capacity. What I'm saying is what they're always looking for in reality shows is crazy. In fact, one of my good friends years ago, and we still talk, she moved away. She was actually on The Bachelor. She made it, and she quit. In the very beginning, she filmed, and they ended up editing her out because she said all they wanted was her to drink, are you willing to fight other people? She's like, it was hot tub galore. She's like, I could not do it because there was nothing real about my life that fit in there. But there are people who are willing to do all of this because of fame or whatever, or maybe that's who they are. I don't know. And I remember we used to go out all the time. I know you know who I'm talking. I'm not going to say her name.
Of course I remember her.
They want the crazy, and now that they have the crazy, they're acting like everybody's shocked. This was already going on. Producers already knew that she was toxic and that this abuse had been happening for years.
That's now starting a fight between Warner Brothers and ABC because they're like, you knew this woman was beating up her husband.
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, and
you knew. They all knew.
We just invested $25 million into a season. You're going to pay that back if you do this.
In regards to like reality television, this would be like the equivalent to canceling the NFL canceling the Super Bowl. This is a very big moment in reality TV history.
And when we think about reality TV, think about the Kardashians. I know a lot of it is embellished, right? But they're showing you their real lives. Remember when Kourtney and Kim threw down?
Shut the up.
It was insane.
Do it or shut the up. Ever dig your nails in me like that.
Oh my God.
How old are you? How old are you? Stop. Sleeping. Guys, stop.
Right then,
how old am I?
I will never forget Kim's makeup all over the wall. I mean, those sisters were really fighting. Why did no one stop the show? Why was no one sued? Because they're family. Otherwise,
it would have been a big deal, yeah.
Nothing like that would have been able to happen. Look, what happens behind closed doors, what happens in your family is one thing. When children are harmed, that is a totally different scenario.
The fact that I saw this video of her hitting her kid with a stool, and then she gets on Good Morning America or whatever she was on this morning, and it's like, we're just going to have to figure this out.
And my kids come first. That disgusted me when she said that. Nobody comes first but you.
Stop
and you
giving bad people big platforms.
You need to get some help. You need to get some help. So they're replacing it with the American Idol.
Oh.
A rerun.
Oh.
Into a rerun.
Oh.
You know what? They need to run the first one. We need wholesome. Can we get Kelly Clarkson on there? That's what I need after that. I need a cleanse. I
Bring
need
Kelly
a cleanse.
back.